Hello, hello, hello. Here I am. I'm back. I am, I am, I am back. Ready to rock and roll. How are you guys doing? I hope everyone is doing well and healthy, of course, and happy. Those things important. Yeah. Stay happy, okay? Stay happy. So, anyway, how's Najin doing? Well, Najin is doing just fine. Najin is doing what she loves doing. Yeah, what I love doing, you know. Thank God. Life is not lifing for me. So, let me share this with you. Today, my mom had to go to her denturist. She's gonna get a new set of dentures, upper and lower. Upper and lower. But then when we got there, the denturist wasn't there. She did send me a text message and I wasn't able to receive it. I don't know. And I did not hear anything indicating that there's a message for me or, yeah, anything like that. So when we got there, yeah, the door was, it was closed. The clinic was closed. So, and I thought, okay, I'm just gonna check to see if she's in because it says closed. But I was gonna call her and I thought, oh, yeah, there's a message from her. And so, yeah, she said, she wasn't able to finish my mom's dentures. So, as you know, like when my mom smiles, like her smiles is kind of off. And so now she's gonna have a really nice smile because this denturist, Lilia, I mean, she's awesome. She really makes beautiful dentures. Yeah. Yeah. And she's such a nice person, too. I really like her. And we really get along, too. And yeah, she shared, she shared a whole bunch of pictures of her, like son and daughter. And they're like good looking people. Yeah, she is from Ukraine. Yeah, from Ukraine. And so my mom then decided to go to Muhammad's store, which is close by. I know him because every time we go to my mom's appointment, I always parked my car in front of his store. Yeah, he owns the store. He is a Somalian, and his name is Muhammad. So I got there, and then a few minutes later, there's this lady. Very, like fun. She was fun. And I overheard her, like, she's this crazy gal. And she told me that she was Miss Oregon, 1981. I thought, oh my God, no wonder. Like, because she's pretty. And I asked her how old she was. And she said, can you guess? I said, no, because she looks so, like, you know, young. But I could tell like she smokes heavily. Yeah, I could smell her. But maybe life is was lifing for her or is lifing for her. I mean, sometimes things don't go as planned. And I could tell like, she's having some issues. Like I could tell. I could see her face. But yeah, that happens. And even though like she was 69 years old, like it still shows she used to be a model. Yeah, she was Miss Oregon. Like, yeah, if you look at her. And I do have a video of her and I will show it to you here, maybe like after this. Yeah, and you'll see her. She's fun. Yeah. And I did tell her that I do make videos and I'd like to have you in my, my heart to heart talk video so that I can share it to, my viewers. And she said, I told her that it would be an honor. And so she said, yeah, why not? Yeah. I'd love to do it for you. And I said, okay. I mean, I told her it will just be a very quick one. She said, yeah, go for it. And so, yeah. And then after we came out from the store, then I went ahead and said, come on, let's do it right now. And she said, oh, really? Yeah, let's do it. And then, yeah, we did it.
I got a video going?
Yes, there it
Okay, you can interview me all you want. Miss Oregon Crazy, 1981. You got it, girl.
Yes.
Love it.
is. Yes, this is Sherry, by the way. Sherry Minor. Miss Oregon 1981. She's
Woo-hoo.
such a beauty. And Sherry, what's your secret? To be beautiful, to stay beautiful.
God gave me a good sense of humor because he knew I was going to need it. God gave me good
And also,
sense-
have that free spirit and
Yeah.
what else? Stay.
You got to have your kid spirit all the
That's
time.
right.
Be curious.
Yes, and stay happy.
Very
Right?
much.
That's the secret.
Do things to make you laugh.
Yes. Look at her. She's such a beaut. Yeah. See, that's how you become beautiful all your life.
Exactly.
That's right. All right, nice meeting you, Sherry.
Oh, I
You're
love your
such
phone. You got
you're
bling on
so
it.
fun to be with. Take care. Hopefully Lilia's there.
I know. I'll let her know.
All right. Enjoy.
Okay,
Bye-bye. But yeah. So, yeah, she had an appointment too with the denturist. And same thing. She was so disappointed. Yeah, all of her teeth gone. So she did show them to me. And like life happens. Yeah. But she's still this, beautiful person, beautiful. Yeah. Inside and out. She was, really fun to talk to. And we had so much fun chatting about the meaning of life. So anyway, yeah, I told her, first when I saw her, I thought, wow, you're beautiful, because like it shows. Yeah, it shows. Yeah. And then she responded. She said, oh my God, you're pretty too, and you have a beautiful smile. Your teeth are like really white. And I said, oh my God. I told her, thank you. And so, yeah, that's what started our conversation. And yeah, and then she was sharing her, her life. And my mom was there. She was listening. And we were laughing. Well, she was talking about all kinds of things. And she also showed us her video dancing. Yeah, she can dance. She can really dance. Yeah, she was 69. And she can still she can still wiggle. And yeah. So anyway. So I want to address something. Yeah. If you receive a message from me and it's not from this Najine Mejos Fernandez or Najine Engel, that's not from me, okay? I only have one active Facebook account, okay? So be careful, okay? Because there are fake people. So they like to hide behind keyboards. There are those people. So be very careful, okay? Or else. I had a dream, and this dream happened maybe a month ago, and I just remembered it. Yeah. And so in this dream, I don't know, I was able to see everything. And it was like a body of water. It's like a seabed of clusters of water. It seems that way. I don't know, clusters, but and in this body of water, it was like it was clear. It wasn't muddy or murky or anything like that, and it appeared to be like there were no creatures in there. Like even coral reefs, or if it seems like it was empty. Maybe some microorganisms, but it appeared to be like empty. It felt like lifeless to me, like it was peaceful, beautiful, but empty. I don't know. There might be a reason why I'm telling this to you. So it may mean something. This probably tells me, like this, looking at this water, it probably means that if this water or this body of water, if this is like a person, okay? If this is a person, it could mean like everything is planned. You're probably the type of person who is very organized. You don't like, imperfections, You don't like messiness. You don't like chaos in your life. Sometimes chaos can be good, It can be beautiful. It depends on how you view it. Yeah. I had a person, he sent me this message. He said, he said that I'm so fortunate. And I said, I don't know. Like, in my opinion, like, everyone is fortunate. Everyone is fortunate. And it's just up to us on how we view ourselves, Like, it depends on our mindset, basically. And so, yeah, if you have this, like if you're a perfectionist type person, like this body of water that I was telling you, like in my dream, it's perfectly beautiful. It's peaceful, but it's empty. Not now that indicates that there's sadness, maybe, loneliness, emptiness, of course, emptiness. Because I did not see any fishes in there. Nothing was moving. It was just rocks, sand, rocks and sand, and possibly some microorganisms. Who knows? I don't see any microorganisms. You have to look at those under the microscope. So you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, it was so serene, but lifeless. Yeah, it was more like that. It was emotionless. Emotionless. It felt like it, if this body of water, like if this is a person, yeah, it's more like that, emotionless. Yeah, that was so, like, after I had that dream, I felt kind of like depressed for just a few minutes, and I thought, dang, what a life, even if it's like beautiful, peaceful, but empty, dang, very sad feeling. Talking about feeling. Yeah, so many hidden feelings. Let them out. Let them, you know, let it out. Let those feelings out, you guys. Let those out. Yeah, pretty soon you're going to explode. Explode. Yeah. Reconnect with your inner child. It's so much fun. Okay? Now, be that person that don't have the care in the world. Just be out there. These, these hidden feelings can make you sick. So don't suppress them. Don't suffer in silence. You can even write a poem. You can sing a song, you know? You can, what else? You can draw, you can paint. Let those feelings out. You can do what I do. Be that crazy person. Yeah, even crazier than me, you know? I'm not that crazy, but I can be really very crazy. I can. I'm very capable. So be happy. Be that beautiful you, that crazy you. Yeah, let it out. Let it out. Remember, you create your own world, your destiny, your reality. Yeah. You are the creator. Yes, you are. So it's like painting a beautiful picture. Who painted that picture? You are, right? You are the painter. So you made it happen. So be that painter of your own reality. Yeah. Make it happen. Make it happen. You can do it. Yeah, like what I'm doing here. I'm creating my own world, and you are part of my world. You are part of my universe. Yeah, you are connected to me. I am connected to you. We are all in this. Yeah. Yeah, that's how it works. And so, if you are my regular viewers, or you're a part of my world, we are all in this together. Yeah. So, yeah, that's all there is to it. So, anyway, I want to talk to you about something. Yeah, this is fun. Yeah. I had this patient, he came in, he sat down, okay? I was looking at him and I thought, wow. Yeah, he was good looking. I don't know how old he was. I forgot to look at his, the age. He appeared to be in his late 30s. Yeah, more like that. But he came in, right? And I said, wow, you have a very good physique. And I told him that. You know me, I have a big mouth when it comes to praising others, I have that. If I see that you're this and you're that, I tell you. Why would I not? If you're good looking, I tend to open my mouth and I say, oh my God, you're good looking, you're beautiful. Yeah. So I told him, wow, you have a very good physique. And oh my God, this guy is very full of himself. You know what I mean? And I did tell him that you look very good. And I said, are you in the army? He said, you don't have to be in the army to have a body like this. And I thought, God damn. So I said, And then later he said, you know, he said something, and I can't remember what that was. He asked me, "What's your name?" And I said, you know, I told him what my name was. And after I introduced introduced myself, he started looking at his, you know, phone, fiddling, finding out what my, you know, what my name means and where it originated or something like that. And he said, "Oh, you have a Persian name." And I said, "Really?" I said, "The last time I checked, there was one, but it was a Swedish person, and he had this Najim's name." I thought, you know, dang, this guy likes to like check. And then we ended up talking about his daughter because his daughter's name kind of like tattooed on his arm. I thought, wow, that's a beautiful name. He said, "That's my daughter's name." And I thought, yeah, I like your daughter's name. Yeah. And then he asked if oh no, I asked him like, "Do you only have a daughter?" And he said, "You want me to have another one?" And then you know, you know me, my gut feeling kicked in. And what he was actually asking was, "Do you want to be my baby mama?" I mean, the audacity. I'm telling you. He didn't know that I could, you know, hear his thoughts. You know, that's what he was asking, like deep within him. Yeah. Yeah. Weird. I know. So anyway, um, he did say he only had one, a daughter. And I said, "Oh." And then I told him, "I do have a son, and you know, he's now this and he's taking cyber security and all that." And then that one child, he said, "I have a son and a daughter." And I thought, dang, turned out to be two. You know what I mean? Like, the thing is, people reveal their truths when I'm conversating with them. I know there's no such thing as conversating, but you know what I mean. Like having a conversation with him. I know. I make my own word. Yeah, just let me. So yeah, that was weird. You know? Like, "Do you want me to have another one?" And I thought, "I don't know." I have no clue what to tell you. So, yeah. Yeah. Dang. Yeah. You know, there's some people like, yeah, I didn't like that at all. So, what was, okay. So, anyway, like, let me remind you, okay? Because I want to make sure that this is in you and, you know, it's solid in there, okay? Like, yeah, I have to keep reminding so that way you don't forget. And, you know, I'm for sure, like, some people are still in the process of doing it, okay? Now, remember, if your friend starts talking bad about people, let go of that friend, okay? If they start talking about, you know, bad things, anything, any negative comments, anything, okay, that tell you that that person, your friend, is a toxic person, okay? You don't want to have that friend in your life. They got nothing of significance to say, okay? They're like the miserable type. Let that friend go, okay? That friend, or it could be a colleague, or it could be a relative, okay? Whoever that person is, let it evaporate, evaporate, or dissolved, or, yeah, the right word would be let it vanish away into nothingness. Okay? That's how you do it. Let it go. Because the more you stay with that person, or the more you conversate with that person, the more you become toxic. Okay? Anyone with that behavior, let them go. Let them go. Because otherwise, you will become like them, There's a saying, birds of a feather flocks together. You know what I mean? Your friends or friend, whoever, could be many, they have to, like when you're with them, you should be at peace. You should be happy. You should be, like, I don't know. Like, you can be yourself, like free of judgment. Yeah. Yeah, something like that. And so, like, you should be able to feel free when you're with them. So that's what you want. That's the type of friend you want, or friends. If you guys like have fun and you can just be crazy like, these people, those are the type of people you want. Types of people you want. Because you get to be crazy like them, you can have fun, you can, you can cry, you can, you can be what you want to be, Yeah. Yeah, that's what you want. That's the type of people you want. Yeah. So, yeah. And if you have somebody in your life, okay, say, for example, this person has been gossiping about you and making up stories, how those people are. They make their own narratives for you. And they make these stories as if, they happened, or, but it turned out to be, it's what's happening to them. You know what I mean? That's typically what happens. Yeah. And so if you hear some gossips, here and there, remember, okay? Remember, never retaliate bad behavior with bad behavior, basically. Yeah. Never reciprocate bad behavior with retaliation, okay? Because I know some people, when somebody is like doing some, bad things, could be being mean to you, or, something like that, gossiping about you, things like that. And then you end up gossiping about them. Don't do it. Okay? Don't do it. Stay cool. Stay cool. Stay like me. I'll be like me. Stay like me. You know what I mean? Yeah, let it go. Okay? Just take a bath and enjoy your bath. And be that pretty you, you know? Just have fun, be with the people you love, and especially that person loves you, you know? Like, that's all you need. So, yeah, be with your friends, people that you can, like, friends that you can hang out with and, you know, be the you, be the genuine you. And they, you know, they support you with all their heart too. Yeah. Yeah. You know, that's what life is all about. Yeah. And if you're, you know, I know, like some people are still working on themselves, still trying to get rid of those lack mindset, negativities, doubts about themselves, you know? Yeah. Um, what else? Oh, there's so many things, you know? You know, take baby steps, you know? Take baby steps. And pretty soon, you're going to be able to walk, you know? Like a bird, you know? At first, you're this little chick, okay? And then, you know, start flying here and there. Yeah, and pretty soon you'll be able to fly freely. Just like that, like an eagle. You know? You don't need help from anyone. Yeah, that's right. Okay? Because I know, like many of us, like especially Filipinos, we like to help our siblings, right? Because we don't want them to struggle. And here's the thing, don't let them become so dependent, okay? You can help them every now and then, but if you keep helping them regularly, you know what happened? They won't be able to learn anything, how to live. They got to be able to, you know, like the bird, they need to be able to learn how to fly, okay? Let them learn their lessons, okay? Because if you keep helping them, they won't learn how to live. And what if something happened to you, okay? You die. What's going to happen to them? They're going to be begging for help. They're going to be one of those beggars. Beggars. They'll beg for help from everyone. Okay? No, you don't want that. So let them learn how to live. Okay? Don't keep helping them, because then they will become dependent. And yeah, and then it gets carried down from the parents to their, you know, their children and their children of their children, and pretty soon they're living in poverty. So that's what's going to happen. Sorry, I had to stop. I had to stop. I had to do something. I forgot something. So I had to, like, oh my god, I had something in mind, and I, like, yeah, I wanted to show you something, but it's upstairs. But I thought, no, I'm just gonna go ahead and get this finished. I'll probably do it next time because it's something cool. We did it during our lab, you know, in chemistry class. It was pretty cool. I was shocked. Yeah, I was shocked. So I will show it to you next time because it's fun. It's fun. And you will learn something from it. So, anyway, so yeah, it's upstairs. I bought it, I think, a few days ago, and I thought, I'm going to show this to them. So I thought, no, I'm just going to finish this video right now because tomorrow, as usual, I work tomorrow. And like I said, I make my life complicated. You know, I always make this video like day before I work. Hey, Monday. I don't work Monday. It's my vacation day next week. Yeah, Monday. Yeah. Yeah, so excited. Yeah. So anyway, and once again, okay? Oh my god. Everything is shaking. Everything is shaking. Yeah. Okay. Let me remind you once again, my love, okay? If you want to get out of poverty, why did I say it like that? Poverty, okay? Change your mindset, okay? Get rid of those toxic people first. This is the formula, okay? When I say toxic, I want to say this again so that it really sink in, okay? These are the types of people who loves to hurt people. Envious of others, hateful, pretentious, etc. Okay? Now, hurt people. Remember. And just avoid them at all costs. Okay? Do it like I do. Okay? If I feel and see evidence that you're toxic, you're out of my life. Why would I? You know what I mean? So, your perception of me is not my problem. Okay? So, get the hell out. That's how I live my life. So, do it like me. That's rule number one. There's so many rules. No. Okay? So, don't let your mind, your inner critic, your ego control the narrative for you. Just let your heart, okay, your soul, your spirit, whatever, do it for you. Let it sing for you, okay? And follow the path you are meant to be. Stop the toxic pattern, okay? Stop worrying over nothing. And don't you dare forget, live in the present, okay? If you're eating something, make sure you enjoy every bite of it, okay? Of whatever you're eating, okay? Oh my God. And what else? Oh, and you could be doing something, okay? You could be, I don't know, okay? You could be fiddling your ukulele. You know what I mean? Or, yeah, whatever. Just enjoy. Enjoy the moment. So, yeah. Yeah. And just whatever. Just, yeah. I have so many things in mind. Some are dirty. I don't know, you guys? Stop. Okay, so another thing is, what was I gonna say? Now I'm like, got sidetracked of all kinds of things. So, anyway, I mean, I know some people, if you're in a relationship or working in a company and you're not satisfied, you don't have that inner peace, you're like, you're not enjoying what you're doing, even though you're making lots of money, but you're not happy. Get out of that job. You know what I mean? Get out of that job. Yeah. Because we only live once. That's the thing. And, love yourself. That's like the stepping stone to become the beautiful you. And not just, the physicality of it. I'm talking about inside and out. Yeah. Because money can buy everything but pure, true, genuine love. Because once you embody that, I'm telling you, love will come to you, abundance will come to you, happiness will come to you. You will be rich in everything. Okay? Let that love grow deep within you. You can be a giver, because I know some people, they're meant to give. And they are, you know, they are in this world to give, to be a giver. You can be a giver, but just remember, don't give everything. Just make sure you have something left. But, you know, don't just give all of what you have. You know, we're talking about not just money. We're talking about your energy. We're talking about your time, your efforts, your love. Yeah. Don't give those freely, okay? Like you gotta have a lot of them. And any extras, you can give those away. If you're overflowing, you know what I mean? Overflowing with love, you know, whatever. Yeah. Then you can start giving. Yeah, it's nice to give. I love to give. You know, especially to those people who really need help. Oh my God. It's like, it's such a wonderful feeling to help somebody. Yeah. Even just to give somebody a smile, that's a gift. Okay? Or opening a door for somebody, maybe an older person who is unable to, you know, walk or something like that. Open the door for them. Or if they're struggling, you know, doing something, you know, be that helper. Be ready to help. Because that's a beautiful thing. Being kind to people, being loving, giving, such a beautiful thing. Yeah. So, you know, yeah, do what you love doing. Yeah. Have that, you know, if you have a passion to, like, could be anything, paint, sing, dance, whatever, you know, if you love doing what you're doing, it's like you'll never work. You'll never have to work, ever. Yeah. 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 You know, I would consider myself like a living angel of this universe. Of course, I'm not perfect. None of us are. Because of like my beautiful heart, it's not just me. There are many of us. Yeah, there are many of us. And we're not perfect. You know, we love to help. We have this open heartedness, ready to give, ready to love. I'm that. I love love. Yeah, I'm that person. I don't desire to work. I desire to serve. That's who I am. And work for me equates with serve. That's who I am. And it's not just me, there are many of us. Yeah, I am a living angel of this universe. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I truly desire, is to serve, share, and give you love from the bottom of my heart. Because if, you know, yeah, that's all there is to it. And if I'm not able to do what I love doing in this world, oh my God, life would be lifeless. Yeah, this is my mission in this beautiful, yeah, colorful world for me. Yeah, not being able to do what I love doing is not worth living. I'd rather die. I mean, that's the kind of person I am. So, have you heard about, the story about Socrates, In case you missed my previous videos, you should watch all of my videos. Like, I encourage you to do that because you can learn something from my videos. And if you like my videos, tell me. You can send me a message. Feel free. If it's helping you, I'd love to know. Yeah, I'd love to know. You can, comment on my video. I'd love to hear from you. Yeah. What you learned from it. That'd be nice. Yeah, because I know many Filipinos, they just like to, see the physicality of it. But I want something deep. I'm that type of person. Yeah. Like what you learn from my videos. Yeah. That'd be awesome if you say something, tangible. Something like that would make me feel alive. You know what I mean? Like, if it's helping you, dang, that's a winner. You know what I mean? Like, my videos are, meant to help people, to transform people into better, like individuals. Yeah. So that's the thing. So, yeah, I'm so grateful and thankful that I was not here during Socrates' time, during his time. And because of religion and politics, Dang. You would be like self imprisoned and possibly killed. Yeah. Especially if you deviate what society expects from you. Yeah. I tend to go against the grain. I'm that type of person. Some people would describe me as rebellious. Maybe. So, I think differently, it seems. So, yeah. And because of religion and politics, those people who are hungry for power and money, man, Socrates, I don't know how to pronounce his name, but it's definitely Socrates. I don't care about what people think. Oh, she pronounced it wrong. I don't care. Okay? I don't care. So Socrates had to die. Okay? It was unbelievable. It was unbelievable. Unbelievable. So, yeah, because of politics, because of money, because of control. Okay? I hope you guys realize that in power, there is control. And in money, there is control. And in control, there is a devil. That's what. Oh, yeah. So that's the thing. It happens everywhere because of goddamn politics and religion. Yeah. And I don't like some of these religions, because you're obliged to do something for these, Yeah. And there's some rules that people need to abide. Yeah, and these rulers, you know what I mean, are questionable. They're the doers of evils. Oh, yeah. You know what I mean? There's so many cases. So many cases. So, yeah. That's why I only have my universe. That's right. You can believe what you believe. Whatever. Just do it right. Do it right. So, yeah. I keep thinking about this. Out of this mud grows a lotus. Yeah. Think about that, I know some people, they have, because I keep thinking about this quote. I don't know who said it, but, it's something for me to kind of like ponder. Is that the right word? Because sometimes words just come out, out of nowhere. Yeah. So, because I know people struggles. We have struggles in life. We're struggling. We're struggling all the time, I struggle too. It's not just you. Everybody. No one is exempted. Yeah, we have some struggles. No one is perfect. No one has a perfect life, okay? And so some people are like struggling more than others, And to those who are like really struggling, having issues with money, love, relationships, all those things, don't worry. Things will be better for you. Yeah. Just like out of the mud grows a lotus. You know what lotus is? It's a beautiful flower, and they typically grow in this like murky water, out of this murky water or muddy, I don't know. Yeah. So something like that. So, yeah, right now you may be struggling, but maybe one of these days you're one of those people who are like the honorable ones, Yeah. And no more struggle for you because, you have achieved a whole bunch of things that make people admire you for who you are, So just have that love. Have that love. Because I'm telling you, if you have that love, anything is possible. Anything is possible. Yeah, money. With money, anything is possible, but pure love, genuine love, you can't buy that. You know what I mean? And if you have that genuine love will come to you. I'm telling you. Oh my God, I thought I didn't record this thing. I felt like crying. I thought, oh my God, I didn't record this thing. It kind of shocked me. It's okay. It's right there. It's telling me it's recording. Oh my God. I almost had a heart attack. You know what I mean? Love, don't you dare. I mean, heart. You almost killed me. This is so special to me. And then, yeah. Yeah. Come on, heart. It's about time. You know what I mean? Like, look at me. I almost cried. You know me. Like, I'm so passionate about, what I'm doing. Yeah, I love cleaning teeth. I love being a dental hygienist. And I love doing this too. So you have to realize that. And this thing is probably more than being a hygienist. I'm not kidding. I'm not making any money, okay? But it gives me. It's hard to describe. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. It's special. It's very special to me. And so, yeah. So, anyway. Because I know I give thought provoking type heart to heart talks. It's something to stimulate your brains, okay? Because I don't want you to just sit there and listen and then watching me, do my thing and without learning anything. It has to be something that will help you, will guide you. I like that. I wish I've seen things like this when I was growing up. Because, I don't know. Should have been like that. School should be like that. School should be teaching us how to think, not what to think. They give us things to do, and then we're provided with answers. They're all in the book. You know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah, and it's just memorizing things, what you learn from the book. You know what I mean? And if you go to school every day, oh, you're good. There are people who are not good at doing their homework. They don't get 100% with their quizzes, but they're smart. They can do whatever. There are those people. Yeah, look at Elon Musk. There's so many intelligent people. Highly intelligent people. They flunk when they were in high school or something. Failed grades one after another. Failed grade one after another. You know what I mean? But they're smart. Being smart is not just here. You can be smart here too. Emotionally intelligent people. Yeah. Those are my people. Yeah. So yeah, I have some friends, beautiful friends, My best friends, they're beautiful people. Talking about responsible, emotionally intelligent people. They are my people. Yeah, I have best friends. And yeah, it shows. Yeah. Yeah. I love my best friends. So I'm so fortunate I have them in my life. They make my life colorful, beautiful. Yeah. I have a few best friends, but man, I can't trade them with anything. They're worth millions, each of them. Yeah. I really care for them. We don't chat every day, but they know that I love them very deeply. And I know they love me very deeply. You know, that's how it works. Yeah, we may not communicate every day, but they know that I care for them. So that's the thing. That's how life should be, you know? That's how life should be. Okay, come on, heart, please. Please. Let's do this. Let's do this. I don't have anything more to add. Yeah, I don't have anything more to add. Come on. Come on, heart, please. Yeah. I'm thinking about things that I might be able to add something, but yeah, I'm like through. I'm through. I'm through and through. I'm through and through. So in the eyes of a child, na 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 la la la. That's it. But I don't know the title. But in the eyes of a child, that's part of the lyrics. Okay? Whatever the title of it. Okay? Wow. I love that. In the eyes. Yeah, I wasn't recording. Like this one, I know the only left side is working. Hopefully you're able to hear me well. Okay, let me see. Let me see. I might be able to pull the lyrics and able to know the title so that I can tell you. In the eyes of a child, there is hope. I know there is. Yeah, this must be it, please. This is it. The title is The Eyes of a Child. Listen to that. In the eyes of a child, there is joy, there is laughter, and there is hope, there is trust. Just finish it. Just look at this thing. Yeah, read this whole thing. When you look to the past for life's long hidden meaning, for the dreams and the plans made in your youth, that's the thrill to achieve. Wow. Just read this whole thing, okay? Look at their lyrics. You found the place to walk, the path you've chosen. Oh my God. Yeah. Oh my God. This is beautiful. Just, look at the lyrics. Okay? Get that. I don't know. I can't tell you. So, yeah. Get that inner child out and enjoy life. Enjoy life. Look at that video of that Miss Oregon, Sherry Minor. She said something in that video. Yeah. So yeah, it will be, posted maybe with this video here. But just read that whole thing. The Eyes of a Child. My gosh. Yeah. So fitting. Yeah. Yeah. I can't, I think that's it. That's it. Yeah. So you guys, have that love. I mean, let it grow. Let it grow. Let it grow. I'm telling you. Your life will be so much better. I'm telling you. Start with loving yourself. And once you have that, things will change. Things will change. Trust me. That's what's happening in my life. I'm living the dream, like I said. Yeah, my life is beautiful. My life is beautiful. Okay, my love, yeah. I do love you and care for you. And hopefully, what I'm sharing here, here with you, will help transform you into a better you. And keep working. Keep working at it. Keep working at it, okay? Trust me, things will be better. All right, take care. I love you. I love you. Look at that song, okay? And read everything. Read everything. All right, take care because I care for you.